Just another video here of a little bit more about the front yard rocks and kind of compare with what our neighbors have going on. So we've got this concrete kind of slab and then dirt. And somebody put these rocks here, and I think someone drove on that one and cracked it. But you can see how our neighbors have grass in the front yard. There's really no shoulder on the road, so there's not street parking. We just have, it's kind of chaotic. The plants that are here are random. I don't think in a good way, to be honest. All the rocks are just out in the street. I wouldn't mind deleting all the plants, kind of like from the, obviously keep the palm trees, but everything in front of the palm trees, like these just random little plants. Some are doing better than others. Some are kind of sickly. I don't know if they meant for this to kind of look wild and natural. I don't really think it looks that way. As you can see, our neighbor, they have the DG that Hillary was talking about, decomposed granite. It's kind of like this gravel. It's made out of granite. So it's like very small little rocks and dust, dirt. It kind of compacts down. So he's got just kind of clean DG. Then he's got a handful of olive trees that he's planted. And then he's got this oleander hedge on his wall. So that's what our neighbor's up to. And then, all right, these neighbors just have all grass. It's pretty clean. Grass and then a wall and some bushes. We have a little bit of chaos here. So yeah, I think we should delete. And then, we got little sprinklers everywhere. We can shut that zone of irrigation off. The trees would still get water, but it would look a lot cleaner just to delete all these little plants and just keep the palm trees. So here's our other neighbor. They've just got kind of clean gravel as they're on the outside of their property wall. And then this is what Hillary was mentioning. This house, they kind of, it's DG, I think, sort of compacted. They have this sort of nice stepped concrete slabs. It's a little more modern than us. But they can have people park here, just like this guy parked. So they've got a ficus hedge, and then they've got a wall behind the hedge, although the hedge is much taller than the wall. And then they've got all this kind of clean space. They can get like 20 cars to park here if they wanted to. So that's how it is in the neighborhood. I think ours could be cleaner. Even if we just delete all the plants, the rocks, it would just seem more uniform. Like these guys have rocks, they have smaller rocks, but it's just kind of a clean bed of rocks. And I guess they're putting these bigger rocks here because they don't really want people parking there. To get all these rocks out of here and bring on all different rocks, that's not cheap, but it could look really nice. It could be way more sophisticated and like an intentional design, so to speak. Maybe. So, like, we have dirt up to here. Maybe this line, where this concrete is, all the way down and to the street could be cleaner dirt or DG, like kind of gravelly, very small gravel, like our neighbors back here and our neighbors down there. And similarly, down this line, all the way down to the street, could just be all cleaned up. So that would be an improvement, I think. It would save us a little bit on water by not trying to water all these random things. There are tiny little sprinklers next to each one. And it would just be cleaner and less chaotic. I don't love these boulders. They don't really match the property. These kind of do. I mean, if we picked all these rocks up, we might keep them for the side yard. Whenever we do something on the side back there, we might want them, because we brought these rocks in, and the front yard rocks are similar. These are called honey quartz, which is kind of the color of the quartz. So it's sort of a warm honey color. So all around our property, we've got the honey quartz. We've got smaller pink stones called pink vega. I'll kind of show an example back here. So this is honey quartz. These are sort of pinkish little stones called pink vega. Kind of pink-ish. And then we've got, randomly, we've got boulders like that are called, I can't remember what they're called. But they kind of have a little bit of red and gold in them. So this color combination of this type of boulder, these types of pink rocks, and these little honey quartz, we like that pattern. That's what we did in the backyard. I'll just run back to the backyard real quick. So that's what we've done here. Boulders, pink rocks, sort of like little rivers of different types of rocks. Back here we got same thing, pink rocks, pinkish. These are the pink vega rocks. These are the bigger honey quartz rocks. So it's sort of like a little river of bigger rocks through the smaller rocks and random little boulders. There's a boulder. This is our Madagascar palm tree. Doing really well. Bocce court's looking good. Grass is looking pretty good. Koi fish are pretty happy. Let's see them. Hey fish. Yeah, there's a fish. So, backyard's looking good. That's sort of our design. Maybe we bring that to the front yard. The combination of the smaller pink rocks, the medium-sized honey quartz, and the boulders. Oh, and this is the calendra on the back wall. We planted these. They're spreading out pretty good. And here as well. So this is what our neighbor has on their front wall, facing the street. So we need to kind of train it, tie it up onto the wall a little better, trim it. And this will just fill in and just be a nice solid block of green that gets red flowers on it periodically. So got some good flowers going. This guy, purple flowers. Some little red flowers here.
Madagascar.
Yeah, Madagascar is looking good. This does get yellow, white flowers on it when it's a little bigger. It's our bocce court. So that's it. Talk to you soon.